the sun beaming.
Like, as corny as it sounds, bro, like, making people feel better, that's like, there's no better feeling than that. YouTube should not be your end goal. Yeah, of course that's gonna get you.
And I was like,
what happened? I just started honestly doing decent on YouTube, but that shit took like 4 years.
yeah. Hey y'all, it's Maya. Welcome back to another tape number 2 of the Underground Tapes. Today we have the luxury of speaking with UVXCX. Yep, this is a real good friend of mine, guys. We honestly just got in contact this year.
It wasn't.
It was this year.
No, it wasn't. It was last year.
It was, okay, yeah, last year,
Yeah,
2023.
Yeah.
It was like my freshman year of college. I had just tapped into his YouTube. And then, like, I follow him on Instagram, and he be active on Instagram when he wants to be. When you want to be.
That's not true.
When you want to be, yeah, like, it is.
I'm literally on there, like, every day. Yeah. Now,
when he wants to be. So, he had posted something, I had swiped up, and then he responded. And ever since then, we just kind of been going back and forth. Yeah. And then I went to one of his shows that he threw. And it was so funny because he was so embarrassed. I don't even know if I can say that, but he was so embarrassed because, first of all, y'all, it was like 2 hours away, and I don't even know, like, how I got there. I do, but it was just like a fever dream, honestly.
Bro, like, a lot of people told me they were gonna come, and I was embarrassed. I was more so embarrassed about the fact that, like, I had a lot of people, like, depending on me for it to be, like, crazy, and, like, it was not that crazy. Or it wasn't crazy at all.
Like,
it wasn't crazy at all,
artists
actually.
that were there, and me.
Yeah.
And, like...
and, like, maybe, like, 3 other people.
Yeah. And then I was so nervous, though, y'all. Like, when I first got there, I didn't even say anything to him. I was just like, I'm just freaking out because I was 2 hours away from home. I hopped in the car with now a good friend of mine. Mm-hmm. His name's Scoop. Shout out Scoop. He'll be on this series real soon. But I had hopped in the car with him and one of his friends, and we drove there. Yeah. And I was like, damn, am I even gonna get home? Like, I was just like, it was bad. Like, he had to come up to me. He was like, are you okay? And
did you smoke?
Like, I did.
Oh, yeah.
And that's why that
probably made it worse.
And Lazy had some good weed.
I forgot about bro.
Yeah,
I actually forgot about bro. What he's doing. I miss him.
I be talking to him sometimes here and there.
Does he have a kid?
Oh my god. I don't think you were supposed to tell me that because I don't know.
Never mind.
Lazy, if you have a kid, damn, nigga, I ain't know.
He has a whole kid.
But yeah, I smoked Lazy's weed. I was high as fuck. Like, I was so high, and I feel like that also added on to all the anxiety I was having.
And you're like you smoke all the time, don't you?
Yeah.
So, like, for it to get you, like...
Yeah, but, like, that's just... I be feeling like that's how I am anytime I get high. Like, anytime I get high and I'm at, like, a social gathering where I'm supposed to be networking, I be overthinking. Like, it really fucks me up. So,
like, if you're high or just anytime?
If I'm high. Like, I'm better when I'm sober than...
That's true.
I be just tripping, tweaking out. So, for the people that don't know, tell them where you're from and tell them what you do and how you got started on YouTube.
I'm from... So, technically, we want to get real. I'm from Birmingham, Alabama, but I didn't grow up there. Like, I was just born there. Mm-hmm. I grew up in Miami. So, kind of like...
Miami!
Yeah, so kind of like Sunrise, like
304.
Plantation, like Broward, like 954. Yeah, that's me. So, grew up there. My dad, he's from Tobago. So, like, I'm like Trinidadian, I guess. But I don't know. I just think I'm black.
No, nigga, you're Trinidadian.
Anyway, you feel me? So, I'm from Miami. I got into YouTube. Shit. Well, the way I even, like, started thinking about content creation was because it was this nigga I used to watch on YouTube, and I can't think of his fucking name. What was his name? I can't even think of his name, but he was so funny, and, like, just seeing him go from, like, his mom's, like, crib to, like, a whole, like, mansion, like, and I'm just like, damn, like, I want to do that, because, like, I don't know, when I just growing up, like, I like making people, like, laugh and shit. And so, like, but I also know a lot about, like, music. So I was like, let me just combine the two, like make niggas laugh and like talk about music shit. Because like every time I talk about music stuff to people, they're just like, I didn't know that. And I'm like, how did you not know that? But it's because I be doing research.
Yeah.
And like
more research than the typical nigga.
Yeah, and so like I just started making videos, but I didn't start off like that. I was definitely doing the gaming shit. You feel me? Like,
you know, it's crazy. I used to have a gaming channel too.
Did you actually?
Yeah, like I went through so many phases of YouTube.
But see, that's honestly a part of YouTube that like niggas don't be talking about enough. Yeah. It's like when you first start out and you're just trying to throw shit at the wall to see what sticks. Like,
you just be doing anything. Sometimes.
You'll do anything, and whatever works, you're gonna stick with. And like for me, I don't know, because I remember the first video I made that like went stupid was me explaining like the underground scene, and it's a terrible video, but like I think it has like when I remember I went to bed because I had work the next day. I woke up, that shit had like 50K maybe, and I was just like, what the fuck? Like people actually liked it, and it was such a bad video, but like.
What was that like initial feeling though? Like when you woke up and you're like, damn, 50,000.
Bro, I woke up. I remember I woke up. I brushed my teeth, and then like, cause I don't look at my phone when I first wake up, cause it's a weird thing, but I just don't like looking at my phone right when I get up, cause I feel like that just it takes away. Yeah, it takes you away from like being a person. So woke up, went to brush my teeth, and then I got on my phone cause I was on my way to work, and I just was checking the little video or whatever, cause I dropped it. I remember I dropped it at night, and I never drop videos at night because like. I used to have like a set schedule, but I was like, I'm done with the video. I'm gonna just drop it because I didn't think it was gonna do shit.
Yeah.
Then I was just kind of like, what the fuck? Like, holy shit! Like that's a lot.
People.
Yeah, it's a lot of people, and like it was like hella likes and just people saying like it was funny or whatever. And I was like, okay, so people like it when I talk about rap, and from then on it just kind of.
Carried on.
Spread out.
Yeah.
That's what happened.
How would you say YouTube has like changed your life? Do you feel like it's changed it in a better way? Or there's both pros and cons?
There's pros and cons.
Yeah.
Way more, in my opinion, there's way more cons. Because like, I feel like when I was smaller, I could like be more of myself. Because you know me. Yeah. I'm very
open.
I'm very blunt, and I'm very like controversial. Like the shit I be saying is like not for YouTube. So like the bigger you get, the more you have to like watch
censor
what you say. You feel me? And that shit is like kind of like I hate the internet because the internet was not always like that. Like in 2016, YouTube, like you remember, like if you were on YouTube in 2016 or before, like
even
niggas were saying
before, like they used to allow anything on YouTube.
Yeah, like words anything. That you cannot. We can't even say here.
Yeah, YouTube used to literally be Twitter. Like you literally used to be Twitter.
Bro, Leafy is here, iDubbbz, like just saying the N-word, the F-word, like all types of stuff.
Niggas used to be doing blackface and shit on YouTube.
Yeah, and it was cool, but like now it's just like YouTube is very
stricter. And they try to do it for the kids, but it's like
yeah, and it's like the kids don't make up your platform.
Your kids shouldn't even
like everybody makes up your platform because everybody is on YouTube. Like the whole world is on YouTube.
And
so
they
it's
got
like, why
YouTube
are you
kids too?
So why are you catering to one area? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like the F word, I get it because I ain't gonna lie, it's 2024. Maybe we shouldn't be saying that, but like a lot of stuff, like you just like I remember that video I was just talking about, like it got age restricted because. I showed like a picture of Summers and it was something. It was a picture of something that like I guess I shouldn't have had in the video, and I was like, bro, my whole video doesn't get recommended just because of one picture. Doesn't get recommended
or monetized.
Yeah, no money.
Like because I had a video. I blew up in fucking middle school, like off a stupid ass video.
What did you do?
I was reacting to this video I see on like going around on Instagram. It was about this girl like having sex with her dog. And it was so wild to me, like, I made a YouTube video about it. And I was like, yo, like, what the fuck? This girl literally just had sex with her dog. I just seen it on fucking Twitter, and it's weird as fuck. And what the fuck? Why are we doing that? And, like, I don't know why I didn't expect it to blow up, because in the title, I was literally like, girl has sex with her dog. And I was like...
yeah, of course that's gonna get you.
And I was like... And in the thumbnail, I was like, fuck no, or something, or like, what the fuck?
Bro,
It literally blew up.
do you remember when they used to have like fight videos on YouTube?
Yes.
Like you can't even
World Star,
upload
all
fight
that
videos
shit,
anymore. Like YouTube is just a different place now.
It
like
is. I want them to bring back like the MySpace vibes, like the older social media vibes, because that's like, I don't know. Instagram is like too invested in people's lives, like too much of that. I feel like MySpace was like perfect though. It was like Twitter and Instagram mixed.
Are you old enough to remember Bebo?
No.
I just showed how old I am. Bebo, I had a Bebo, bro. I had a fucking Bebo. Like, if you know, you know, but like, I'm gonna look that shit up when we're done, because Bebo was like, it was basically like Instagram and it was like Instagram and like TikTok, like combined into one. Like, it was people just posting, like, it was, you ever seen Victorious?
Yeah.
It was like the slap.com. That was Bebo. And it was gas.
I would say iCarly is literally like MySpace though. iCarly.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, iCarly was MySpace.
Yeah.
Victorious was Bebo.
What was your favorite Nick show?
My favorite
of all time.
Of all time?
Yes. There's only like 2 correct answers. Wait, the live action ones, not the cartoons. They were all made by the same weirdo.
I like the Ant Farm.
That's Disney. That's Disney.
Nick. I was a Disney kid. I watched a lot of Disney.
So you didn't like Drake and Josh, Zoe 101? Like
Zoe 101, I would say, but like I feel like I was really young when Zoe 101 came out. Like I had to.
Am I showing how old I am right now?
Not. I mean, you and my sister are like the same age, so it's like to me you're not that old.
Because Zoe 101 came out in like 06.
Exactly.
And but I was like 7.
Exactly.
And 06.
Exactly.
Niggas can do the math.
I was literally like 1. So like Zoe 101 was like dying out by the time I was 7. Shit. Yeah. And then like all those new shows was coming out. I don't even remember what I would watch. I would watch a lot of cartoons though.
Wait, what was Sky Jackson on?
She was on Jessie. Like I would watch Jessie and all those shows. Like
I like Charlie. What was that?
Oh yeah, Good Luck Charlie.
I like Good Luck Charlie. That was
I grew up on them. The Girl Who Cried Werewolf was like my favorite ever Disney show. I mean Disney movie.
What was that show with the fine ass black girl, the babysitter?
My Babysitter's a Vampire.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. That show.
My Babysitter's a Vampire.
But I strictly only watched it for her.
Yeah,
like she got me into like Black Woman. I ain't gonna lie, because I was like, yes. Yeah.
Yes. So, where do you want to go with your YouTube? Like, what is your vision? What is your overall goal?
Bro, to be honest, for real, like yeah, like 1 million would be cool, but I literally just want to be able to like develop that audience to the point to where like I can venture off into other stuff. Like YouTube should not be your end goal. Like that should just be never something you're starting with. Yeah, like it should be where you get lit on YouTube or whatever that means to you, whether that's 10,000 or even 100,000 or 1 million, whatever. But like the end goal for me personally is to like, I kind of want to start like I want to start some kind of like company where like you can like help people with like mental shit, but not like, but I don't want niggas to have to like pay for it.
Yeah.
Like, or if they are gonna pay for it, like it be cheap to where like somebody like, because nigga, I did not grow up with hella money, like, and I'm not saying like the lights was ever cut off, like I never had it that bad, but my mama was
it's
doing
just like
it
for the extra shit, like
yeah, like I just want to be able to start
therapy's
something.
It's not cheap, like it's starting at like $150 an hour and up, like and that's being generous, like,
and that's my thing. Like I just want to be able to, like, I ain't gonna lie, I want to dip my shit into everything. But I guess realistically, like I want to make like a short film or something, or even like an actual, like I want to get actors, and I have all these different stories that I write like all the time where like it would be like 5
okay
shit.
So you're a screenwriter on the low.
No I'd be writing shit all the time, and like I've literally like some of when like me and my ex would do like little skits like in my videos, like those are like the most fun things I ever did in any of my videos. Like I would like just like the video would end and then I'd be like, I want to do something else, like sauce it up. And like the biggest video on my channel, the something that has to do with fucking opium and all that
Yeah,
shit.
Playboy.
But like it
Playboy
was some
Cardi.
skit we did at the end, and like you know how on YouTube it shows like the most replayed part.
Yeah.
That skit was the most replayed because people
Yeah.
like the skit, and I was like,
Yeah.
see, I
It's
want to do
different.
skits, bro. Like
It's different. Like nowadays, especially, you have to find different ways to like retain people's attention.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
we don't have long attention spans.
yeah, and that's why like when I make like a video, like I don't want you to watch it and like be on your phone. Like I want you to like be drawn to it.
Exactly.
And that's why like that's why I don't put on a persona like when I'm recording.
Yeah.
It's kind of like I'll just
I feel
talk.
like that's like the key to like just anything.
Yeah,
like,
that's literally how you get anywhere in life. You're just
be
be
yourself.
yourself. Like literally, don't mimic anything, don't copy anything, don't dumb yourself down,
Yeah.
don't make yourself seem smarter than you are. Just be who you are. And
Literally.
it's so corny to say out loud though, but
it's like
everybody
the
says it for a
truest
reason.
thing ever. Like anytime I watch any interviewers or any interviews with like people that are up now, I just believed in myself. I just believed in the vision that I had. And I'm just like, that's literally all you gotta do. That's literally
we already talked about it, but you're doing your shit,
that's
bro.
That's all you gotta do.
And that's bro, because I'm gonna be real, like I would not do this like this with like any like maybe like one other person, maybe but
Bryce.
Yeah, Bryce. Bryce, I would do this with,
Bryce.
or you. It'd be Bryce or you, but I just don't like. I don't know. I don't really.
Yeah.
Nah.
Definitely.
Nah. So you're doing your thing, bro.
I appreciate it because I've been talking about doing this for a long time, and it's just like been a long time coming for me.
Hell yeah.
But I honestly feel like the time is just right. Like, you know, like everything kind of just happens when it needs to happen. So I'm just proud of like where I've come, like where we're at now. Like I'm really grateful for this moment because it's like a year ago, if you asked me what I would be doing, I would not have thought it would be this. Like I would have told you, like I'm gonna graduate from Clark Atlanta University. I'm gonna have my business degree. And it's just kind of crazy how life changes in a year.
Do you still want that?
I mean, I'm not against it. Like it's not that I'm against going to school. It's just that like school is not affordable. Like that's it. Like if school is affordable, like I would be all for it. But it's just literally that. Like who has 150K just to throw out there?
Bro, my mom,
you know?
my mom always told me like, because we were talking about how my mom's like,
yeah,
all that, but like, my mom always told me, she was like, if you don't want to go to school, that's completely fine because don't waste my money. And I was just like, I'm not gonna waste it because I don't want to go to school.
And I tried to tell my mom that, but she was just like, if you don't go to school, you're not gonna do anything. And I'm like, girl, I'm never gonna let myself fail. I just needed to like, you know.
But see, that's the thing though. Like, it is like as a parent, I'm not a parent, but like as a parent, I definitely understand that because like, bro, for the first, because what happened? I just started honestly doing decent on YouTube, but that shit took like 4 years.
Yeah.
And throughout that time, like my mom was just kind of like, what we doing? And I'm just like, I'm trying. Like, just give me a second.
To figure it out.
Yeah, you feel me? I'm just trying to figure it out. But the thing is, you never know when like it's gonna all start working out. So that's why like I appreciate people who just like would put what they got going on the side and chase what they want to, because like it's scary as fuck because you never know when it's gonna work out or when it really might not. Like, but it always works out if you just stay on it.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like that's been my biggest thing is like I've been feeling like I'm being delusional about everything. And like
you have to be. You literally have to be
and
delusional.
I'm like, that's like how you get anywhere though.
Yeah.
And I just felt like maybe I'm being unrealistic, but I feel like I'm thinking that way because of like society though. Because it's like everyone goes to college because that's what they feel like they're supposed to do.
Mm-hmm.
And like anytime like just growing up, I never really wanted to like, that's just never what I wanted to do. Like I always knew the life I wanted to live. I wanted to live a very spontaneous life. Like, and I'm not going to live that like with a 9 to 5.
By not doing shit.
You know, and it's like I work a 9 to 5 now, but my 9 to 5 gives me the flexibility to do what I want to do.
Yeah. And
that's what I appreciate. So how do you stay motivated? Like,
like honestly, it used to be like, it used to be a money thing. Like it used to be that, but once I started like getting the money, then it was like, okay, cool, but like the thing about me is I'm pretty not okay in the head all the time. So like once I started getting the money and it still wasn't like I still was like, why do I still feel like shit? It became like the people who would like send me messages and be like, hey, like this is funny, or hey, like this made my day. Like I always say this, but like the people that like I help with my videos, and it's just like I don't even know how I'm helping you. I'm just literally talking about Cardi being a dick or something. But like people will like watch it and they'll be like, hey, like I waited on this video, like my girlfriend just broke up with me or something, or just all the stuff that people go through, and they'll like come to me about it, and I'll respond to them, and that's the most motivating thing is just helping people. Like as corny as it sounds, bro, like making people feel better. That's like there's no better feeling than that because I never had somebody make me feel better. So like doing it for other people was just like that's
enough.
Turn on.
Yeah.
Turn.
How do you feel like your server has like made you like more aware of your community, or like how do you think that's helped you?
Before, I think the way I connect with them is literally just like probably just the way like everybody slides up on my story, bro, like all the time, like, and it'd be like not to sound like I'm like popular or whatever, but like I can't look through my story because that many people look at it, and so anytime I post anything, it's always entertaining because hella people are saying shit. So I'll just open it and I'll just talk to them, and like I learn.
They
like,
do be saying some outlandish shit,
yeah,
bro. Like,
but they be funny and cool.
He has the most unhinged viewers ever. Like,
that just comes with the scene, though, bro. Like that comes with like this scene of people who would like listen to like Osama San and Nesman and Rich Amiri and all them people. Like these kids are crazy, but they're funny.
They're funny as fuck, and and I'm really hopeful because like I love that our generation is so unhinged and so like, man, fuck this shit if it's not making me happy,
bro.
Like,
because that's something we can definitely talk about this. Like something that I've noticed in our generation versus like maybe when I was like, God, I sound old, but when I was like 15, 14, is like it's like way cooler now to be yourself.
Yes,
versus like when I was 15, like everybody wanted to be the same nigga, and so like it was like
I don't know what switched. I feel like after COVID, we went into like some multiverse.
I got made fun of like a lot in my, I think my 10th grade year, because I had dreads, like, but my dreads were like long as shit, and like people made fun of me for it all the time because that was that era where niggas had the sponge shit and the little afro, but I was the only nigga that had like all that like Chief Keef dreads. So like niggas would just like make fun of me for it, and so eventually it got to me one day, and I ain't gonna lie, like I came home and I was like, Mama, like I want to cut my hair, and she was like, are you serious? I was like, yeah. So I cut it off, bro. Not even like 2 months later,
niggas was rocking dreads.
Niggas started growing their hair out, bro, and like then it became cool to I got so pissed off. But long story short, like it's just like people used to make fun of you for being different, and like now it's like if you're actually different, you're the cool nigga.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
but I also feel like it's seen as like cool now to be like quirky or like weird or have like weird interests. Like niggas used to get made fun of for watching anime and shit. Like all that shit. Now everybody's like, oh my god, enemy.
Yeah, and it'd be so base level
like,
too.
Yo.
Most base level animes. And it's so crazy because like I never watched Dragon Ball Z or Naruto or any of that.
Dragon Ball Z.
Like I wasn't into that. I was into like the weird animes. Like,
I like real gory anime. Like I like watching niggas' heads get cut off. Like I like seeing all the blood and shit. Like I like that shit. I'm sorry.
Like I'm
not one of them slow ass story. Like I need to see a nigga's mom's head get chopped off first episode.
Bro,
I need to see his revenge story.
Let me see. Elfen Lied, Genocyber, Berserk, like
Berserk.
those like ones where it's just violent as fuck, like a Devilman, but old Devilman, like yeah, that's what I was watching when I was younger, and I should not have been watching that shit.
I mean, I feel like just our generation was on the line too early.
Like, yeah, we were.
That's just it.
Because you got to think like the internet like started really growing when we were growing.
Yeah.
So like we're sitting there like going on like gore websites and like Two Girls, One Cup, Blue Waffle, like all that
Oh my
weird, all that weird
God.
shit.
Oh
You feel
my
me? That
God.
niggas
And
was
it's the
looking
fact
up.
that shit was uncensored,
Yeah,
y'all.
like, and it was so easy to see.
Uncensored. Like the internet used to be like Twitter, like just, but that was just the internet.
Yeah,
Like,
and now
there
it's
was
just
nothing protecting kids, nothing.
And that's probably why we're all so like weird now.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's why we all are kind of fucked up in the head. Like seriously though, like we all kind of like grew up watching Kylie Jenner as our beauty standard, and there was not really any black women as the face of beauty at all. So it's like,
for real, and it's crazy because black women are the best.
We're doing the damn thing, y'all. So
black women are the best,
and we are the standard. Like literally, all the beauty standards come from black women. Like dating back from centuries. Like all that shit comes from us.
They didn't hear you in the back.
The fuck. Music.
Mm-hmm.
When did you make your first song?
Oh, I had to have been like, oh god, because my dad recorded some shit with me when I was like probably like 10. Like I was on my Jaden Smith shit. When
really?
Jaden, yes.
I fuck with Jaden Smith music.
Yeah,
though.
but
he be on his indie shit right now.
But I'm talking about like old Jaden Smith when he was like. When he had that song with Justin Bieber, like,
oh my god,
talking to me, that song,
and it was in like the documentary and everything.
Yeah,
like,
that's what I was
they
on.
Even put it? No, they didn't put it in Karate Kid, but I think they put the song in Karate Kid.
Yeah,
they had like BTS. I was into Justin. Like Justin had my heart. Like
I think Justin had every little girl's heart.
Justin and One Direction were like my thing.
One Direction.
Yeah, because my sister used to listen to it, and then I got real into it.
That's fair.
Yeah,
that's fair. But yeah, I think I had to have been like 9. I was probably like 9 or 10, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
So your dad influenced music in your life?
My dad taught me how to make beats. He taught me how to record myself. He taught me how to write better. Like I ain't gonna lie, my dad, like, because like I said earlier, like my mom is definitely like the go to school and kind of like she's like the opposite of me, but my dad is like a literal clone like of me. Like he's the weird one and into all the music and just all the alternative stuff. Like I got all that from him. Like that's why like I was listening to like Slipknot when I was like 5. Yeah, because my dad was weird as fuck.
Tight.
Yeah,
not even weird, just open.
Yeah, he was just different. Because you got to think like,
because back then that probably was weird as fuck. Like,
yeah, and for like a black dude like listening to that until like it was kind of different. Plus like he was like, oh, you're good. How old is my dad? I think he was like 26. Yeah, he was like 26. So it's been a little minute.
What's your genre too? What would you classify as?
Dude, that shit does not matter. Like I will literally like that's the thing. Like that's another thing he helped me with. He put me on to like just all these different forms of music. So like I don't know. Like I don't know if this is like a Florida thing, but like I be combining shit like all the time. Like so I don't really have a genre. Like if I wake up one day and I'm just like not in the mood, I will make like a shoegaze song. If I'm like feeling like damn I'm better than everybody else, I might make just some regular rap shit. But like 9 times out of 10, bro, like it just depends on how I wake up that morning, bro. It really does. Or what I'm going through. Like it doesn't matter. I'll do anything.
Are you consistently making music?
Hell no. No, hell no. Like that shit just like it's not a thing. Yeah, it's literally just fun. I just know how to do it. So it's just like I'm just like if I'm bored one day, I'm just like I'll just make a song.
I'm gonna drop a song today.
Yeah.
Casually gets 13K plays.
Yeah. That it's I don't know. I don't know how like I don't know, bro. Like cuz I don't be feeling like I'm that cool or talented, but like people will be like this is crazy. And I'm like it's just a fucking song to me personally. Literally. And it's not even on the humble shit. Like it's literally just like it's just fucking music. Yeah, that's all it is. People take music too seriously.
We're gonna go ahead and wrap this up. I really hope you have a good time on the
Of course
podcast.
I did. Of course I did.
Any last words you want to say to your fans or to anybody watching?
Like I said earlier, just be yourself, man. Do shit that scares you. And shouts out to y'all. Shouts out to her supporters. Shouts out to mine. And that's really all I gotta say. I'm about to get drunk.
We're about to get drunk and we're about to go to a rave, y'all. So if y'all did enjoy this tape, make sure y'all subscribe to see the next tape. I'm not sure who we're gonna have, so It might be your next favorite artist. It might be your next favorite YouTuber. It might be your next favorite designer. You never know. So stay subscribed, and we're gonna see y'all in the next tape.
All right, love y'all.
Car doors they lift open, the lake water dry off the French Open. I rub it in these niggas' faces like thick lotion.